it's Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great and staying safe. So for today's video, you guys, I'm going to show you how it is that I make my favorite shrimp quesadillas ever. It is very quick, very easy, and very delicious. So if you guys want to know how I make this, stick around. Alright guys, so here are the ingredients we're going to need for our shrimp quesadillas. Obviously, we're going to need shrimp. I have here about a pound of shrimp. I think it's at 1.04, so yeah, pound of shrimp. You're gonna need some flour tortillas. You're gonna need 3 bell peppers, any color you guys want. You can do the green, the yellow, the orange, the red. As long as it's 3 bell peppers, you're fine. It can even be all the same color. I just like how the colors make the quesadillas look a lot prettier. You're gonna need 2 Anaheim peppers, some purple onion. You're gonna need mozzarella cheese, and you're gonna need black pepper, salt, and onion powder to season the shrimp. Also, you guys, to cook the shrimp, you are gonna need 1 tablespoon of canola oil and 1 tablespoon of butter. And to go along with our shrimp quesadillas, you guys, we're gonna make a chipotle spicy sauce. So all you need is 1 can of chipotle peppers and 4 roma tomatoes. Chop up our veggies so that we can saute them with a tablespoon of oil. So basically, guys, we're just gonna cut it into little squares. That's all you have to do. We're gonna go ahead and do all the peppers, and then we'll throw them in the skillet. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, so I have all my peppers here already chopped. I chopped them up into little squares like this. And now I have a tablespoon of oil in a skillet at medium heat, and it's already warm, so I'm gonna go ahead and add the peppers. All right, guys, so here we go. We're gonna add the peppers. We're gonna go ahead and stir them. Make sure they're all blended together. Look at these colors, you guys. Doesn't that look pretty? I love nice, bright vegetables like this. It just makes the food look even prettier. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at medium heat, and I'm gonna cover it for 5 minutes. Once the peppers start to get soft, I'm gonna go ahead and add the shrimp, and I'm gonna show you how to season it. Right now, I'm gonna check on my tomatoes that I'm gonna use for my salsa and see how those are doing. They're all on the broiler and hot, so I do have to keep an eye on them. So I'm gonna check on that right now, and then I'm gonna cover this, and I'll come back in 5 minutes. Alright guys, so my peppers have been cooking for 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take the lid off. And as you can see, they have become tender. So this is when I'm going to add my shrimp and my purple onion. Remember I said you guys were going to need purple onion? The purple onion, you guys, is going to give it such an amazing flavor to the shrimp. So I'm going to go ahead and add the shrimp right now. Just toss it in there. And you guys, I did buy my shrimp peel in deveined. I usually don't get it like this, but it was a lot less expensive than the shrimp with the peel and the vein in it, so might as well just get it peeled already. Alright, so next we're gonna go ahead and season it. I'm gonna use the onion powder, the garlic. Did you guys hear that? That was my heater turning on. It's freezing here. The salt. And I'm going to go ahead and add the onion as well. And also, you guys, we're going to need 1 tablespoon of butter that we're just going to add to the top of the shrimp right now, okay? And now, you guys, we're going to go ahead and stir this together. Let all the flavors mix really nicely. Alrighty, so now that you have all the flavors blending, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this again for about 10 minutes or until the shrimp is nice and cooked, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn it off. Also, you guys, I am going to check on my tomatoes one more time. They're almost done. It seems like they need about 2 more minutes. And we're going to start our salsa, okay? So let's go ahead and cover this for 10 minutes. And I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so it's time to make the chipotle salsa. The tomatoes are ready. I put them in the broiler for about 15 minutes. Every 5 minutes, I will check the tomatoes to make sure they weren't going to burn. But once they had a nice char to them, I went ahead and took them out of the oven. I did let them cool down for about 3 minutes. And then I put them in the blender. I added the can of chipotle peppers already, as you guys can see. They're in there. I also added salt and a little bit of water. And now I'm just going to go ahead and blend my salsa. So our salsa is ready. Here it is. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in this container so that people can serve themselves when they have the quesadilla. Oh, that's my timer. Alright guys, so my timer went off. So I'm going to go ahead and open it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Alright guys, it seems like it's done cooking. I did cover it after I added the shrimp and the purple onion. I covered it for 10 minutes. Now it's time for us to assemble our quesadillas. And yes, you guys, it does have a lot of moisture. But when we add the shrimp to the quesadilla, we're going to make sure a lot of moisture is taken off and just add the peppers with the shrimp. Alrighty? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this to the side. Turn it off. And by the way, you guys, everything was cooking at medium heat. Alright? So, okay. So I'm going to show you guys how I assemble the quesadillas in a few minutes. I'll see you guys. Alright guys, it's time to assemble our quesadillas. But one quick note, you guys. I did let the shrimp and pepper filling cool down for about 12 minutes. That way it's not super hot when you add it to the quesadilla and you don't burn yourself. And 12 minutes it's good because it doesn't get completely cold, so it's still gonna be warm when you add it, and that way you don't have to heat up the quesadilla for that long of a time because you don't want your tortilla to burn. So what I do, you guys, is I go ahead and heat up my tortilla from one side. So the heat is at medium heat on the skillet, like I said. And then I go ahead and turn it around. And when I turn it around, you guys, this is when I add my cheese. You can add as little or as much cheese as you like. This is the first layer of cheese I'm doing. So I add about a little bit over 1/4 cup of cheese. Just go ahead and put it on there. And then I wait for it to melt. Alright guys, so once the cheese has melted, that's when we're going to go ahead and add the shrimp and the pepper filling. Remember, you guys, try to avoid adding any moisture to the quesadilla. You might have a little bit and it's fine, it's not a big deal, but just try to avoid having a lot. What I do is I like to add about 3/4 cup to it. Just go ahead and pour it on there, spread it around, and then we're gonna go ahead and add more cheese to the actual filling itself, and we're gonna go ahead and close the quesadilla. So once we close the quesadilla, you guys, you are going to lower the heat. I like my quesadillas crispy, as you can tell, but I don't want it to burn. So just lower the heat and then give it one quick flip. Wait for it a couple of seconds, maybe 30 seconds for the cheese that you just added to finish melting. And then you take it out of the skillet. Alright, you guys, our quesadillas are ready to be enjoyed and devoured by hungry people. I did cut them up in half, so you guys can see how they look from the inside. Also, you guys, you can go ahead and serve these with a side of sour cream and some guacamole. It's completely optional. I do like to do that myself. But yeah, and then of course that chipotle salsa we made, they're gonna be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the recipe and come back next week for another recipe. Bye guys.